Alright, so I am currently implementing question number 1. I need a PC here, a server over here, then I need a PC here and a laptop. I also need another PC and another server for this network, and now I'll just go ahead and place the switches. Okay, now I need to establish connection between all the things in this network. Switch to switch, switch to server, switch to PC, switch to switch, switch to laptop, switch to PC2, switch to PC3, and switch to server 1. Okay, now the question says that I have to assign IPs using my roll numbers. So for the first PC, I'll go ahead and say 41.49.1.1, and I'll also copy this. I'll hit enter over here. For this PC it would be 1.2, enter. For the server it would be 2.1. For this PC it would be 2.2. So it would be, yes, 2.2. For this PC it would be 3.1. I'll just copy this from here so I can assign IPs quickly. This will be 3.2. This will be 3.3. This will be 3.4. I'll also add labels over here so I know which IP addresses I have to assign to the switch. 192.168, no, not 192. It would be 41.49.1.12, and this would be 3 in this case. I'll again copy this. For this it would be 2.3. For this it would be, this was 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, and this would be 3.5. I'll just go ahead and verify if I assign server the IP or not. Okay, I have. Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and configure the switch 0. I'll go to its CLI, hit enter, enable it, then go to its configurations. Now I'll switch to the virtual LAN 1 and I'll assign it the IP address of 41.49.1.3, and the subnet would be 255.0.0.0 because this is class A. Okay, hit enter. IP address has been assigned, and I'll enable the port, no shutdown. I'll get out of this interface, and now I need to access the virtual terminal. So I'll say line VTY and 015 because I want it to be 15 consecutive users. Concurrent users. Okay. With this is done, I'll go ahead and configure the password now. That would be admin, and I'll enable login, and then I'll get out of this interface. Okay, I'll go back in there. I have to enable the password as well, and that would be admin, exit. Okay, I can now close this, go here and verify if this is working or not. So command prompt, telnet 41.49.1.3 if I'm not wrong. Let's see if this works, and it does. Okay, Now I need to do it for all the switches, so I'll just go ahead and do that really quick. Enable config t int VLAN 1. IP address in this case would be 41.49.1.9, not 1.2.3. No shutdown. I'll get out of this interface and enable virtual terminal with the range 015. Set the password as admin, login and name. Enable password admin, and now I can exit. Okay, this is also configured. I need to do the same thing for this as well, and one thing that I need to note is that the IP address over here would be 41.49.3.5. okay, so hit enter. Enable configuration int VLAN 1. The IP address this time is 41.49.3.5 and the subnet mask is the same, 0.0.0. okay, I need to enable the port no shutdown, and then I can exit from this particular interface and go towards the virtual terminal. Enable the range from 0 to 15. Password would be admin. Then I need to I need to first enable login as well. Then I can go ahead enable password admin, and there we go. All the switches are now configured, and now let's see what I need to do next. Do change the IP of switch 2. Switch 2, okay. Let me see what's the switch 2 in this configuration over here in the lab manual. Switch 2 is this one, and the PC 2 is this one. The PC4 on my topology is actually the PC2 in the manual, and the switch 1 in my topology is actually the switch 2 in the manual. Okay, so basically we're talking about these two. Alright, do change the IP of switch 2 from PC2 using its command prompt. Okay, I'll go to the command prompt. I need to establish a telnet connection 4149 or iski IP 2.3 if I'm not wrong. Let me just cross verify once. Okay, great. And let's see if this works. Okay, it's trying that out. Okay, remote host not responding. It could be the case कि मैंने यहाँ पर host को no shutdown मैंने किया, फिर क्यों नहीं चल रहा है? Let me see. em config t. I need to go to virtual LAN 1 no shutdown. Why is this not working then? Okay, let me try again. IP address मैंने सही डाला है 41.49.2.3. yes, it should work. Why is this not working? I'll pause the recording until I figure this part out.